Yeah! Uh-oh, I can do this.
Is it a double pancake?
I can do this, I can do this.
Can't turn it into a helo.
No. Hello, valued viewers. I hope you're all doing very well. It's late 2023. We have a new variant of the Su-30 from Codename Flanker. This already very good mod has been improved with an all-new flight model, a high-fidelity flight model known as an EFM or external flight model, which features full thrust vector control. I've already done some other videos showing you how to use this aircraft in general for navigation and combat and whatnot, and I'll link those videos in the video description. I'll also link the download site or Discord server for Codename Flanker, so you can go and download it if you want. Today we'll really be exploring the improved flight model and especially the thrust vector control. So, if I were to turn on the thrust vectoring, I would need this switch on here, which is known as thrust vector control on and off, and I would need this guy on the stick here, known as TVC maneuver mode. In here, they are called TVC control on off and toggle thrust vectoring control. That's the maneuver one. The way I like to use it is I leave this one turned on all the time, and then to cycle it on and off, I just press this one like that, on, off. You know it's on because you'll have change in the symbology and the HUD and a warning light. With it on, needless to say, I can do thrust vectoring. Aft stick, forward stick, right rudder, left rudder. Controls and whatnot are covered in my previous videos, so off we go. In fact, why don't I press right control and enter, and we can see this little chappy. It shows the controls I'm inputting at the bottom and the actual values that the jet is achieving in the green box. That's super useful. So off we toot. Rotate, airborne, gear, flaps, and off we go. So without thrust vectoring, it feels just like, I guess, the flanker from core game, which is good. That's what it should feel like. It's going to allow us to achieve about 8.5 G sustained if I had the airspeed, which I don't now have. And you can see altitude is apparently low, that I can yank right back on the stick here and it will not let me stall. The flight control system will keep me in check. It'll even save me from dangerous situations if I get in them. Start banging on the rudder and stuff like that. Nice, safe jet. Okay. Now, I want to take full control of the thrust vectoring, which is, of course, where I'm no longer safe. So, press the button. Now I have absolute control. And I can do silly things. Whee! I fly backwards. Like that. Back we go. It's also fairly easy to get out of those situations because we have that full control. In terms of how realistic it is, absolutely no idea. Obviously, none of us have ever flown a real thrust vector jet, so you tell me. But it feels organic. There's been several attempts at thrust vectoring from various mods, and it's always felt a bit more gamey, I would say, than realistic. And this one feels more organic, feels more realistic. I can tell you that, and it actually feels quite satisfying. You could probably pull off some really good maneuvers. Alright, so go download that, viewers, and have some fun doing silly pirouettes. Now I guess the next question is, that's great, but how useful is that in combat? Well, we're just going to go and find out live. We're not going to prepare, we're not going to rehearse. We're just going to put it in a dogfight against a bunch of jets with this control, or the ability to have vector control on or off. It's going to be up to us, and let's just see how it performs and if it's useful. Stand by. So it will be Su-30 versus everything else, and everything else we've decided to be Su-27, because that'll be interesting, Mig-29, F-16, F-18 and Mirage. 1 versus 1, and then we can do group versus group. We're starting with myself in an Su-30 versus Simba in an Su-27A. Guns only, 20,000 feet.
Ready.
Right, so I just want to make sure I get everything set up right for the first time. So, master arm on, check. TVC on, check. Helmet mode display, lock. Okay, I think I'm ready, Simba. So, thrust vectoring off to begin with. 400 knots. Fight. Thrust vectoring on. Power off. Too fast. Cannon. Thrust vectoring still on. Oh, shot Simba.
0. Left engine fire.
I'm out.
Shut off engine fuel flow. Activate fire suppression.
That's
I have to
interesting.
recover.
Can Simba recover? Did you do a Cobra maneuver
I
there?
did. I covered.
We'll talk about that in a second, viewers, because that's really interesting. Just want to see if he can recover from his stall.
Yep, I did.
So I'm just going to pause it there, Simba. That was really interesting. So what I did is I did my thrust vectoring and I bodged it, messed it up, and so be it. Simba doesn't have thrust vectoring his because it's an old aircraft. It didn't have it. But what it does have is I think it's called ESP override. It can override the not the fly-by-wire, but the fly control system and do something not dissimilar, put the aircraft out of control on purpose. And it worked well for him and he got the kill. So well done. Right, let's do the next one. Simba, Su-30, fly, Mirage 2000 and fight. Oh, that was a close one, boys. Oh, hit Simba! Wow!
Damn it.
Simba's on form. Shot. Are you dead, Fly?
Yeah, I don't have any engine anymore.
Pausing. Wow, yeah, I mean, I think it's got a single 30mm cannon, so pretty much one shell is going to destroy a small aircraft. Simba, the only thing I noticed, sorry, obviously I'm ill, viewers, is that I didn't see your thrust vectoring buckets moving. Were you moving them, or is it just it doesn't show on multiplayer? Move your buckets around, just to see if they work on multiplayer. Because quite often things like this don't, viewers. So the nozzles are not moving on my screen, so it looks like it's not visually represented in multiplayer. You do a full, do a full weird thing.
Also the cannons not moving.
Yep, never mind. Right, so we won't get to see the nozzles moving.
Yeah, they're moving on my
You can see them, obviously, yeah.
Desync.
Like I said, viewers, doing it for the first time, so we're investigating as well. Right, well, annoyingly, 2 wins to Simba. Let's get some other guys up. Next, fly Su-30, dark in an F-16, and remember, we won't see the thrust-vectored nozzles moving on multiplayer, and punch it.
Immediately into a 2-circle.
Yeah, well, it's guns, so makes sense. Wow, look at it turn. Did you see Su-30 bring its nose in?
Yep.
It was just a short glimpse of thrust vectoring there.
Yeah, really out-turned the Viper there. Oh, a good hit.
Oh!
Fox 4?
Hey, well, I mean, I saw you turn the thrust vectoring. I didn't, but I know you turn it on, and you got that extra angle on the Viper there very quickly, and you got the first hit on him, and obviously, right.
I got a BDA that I killed him just before I smacked him, actually.
All right, well done.
You both died. I wouldn't necessarily call it a victory for either.
We'll call it a draw, guys. So it's 1-1 so far, if you know what I'm saying. Right, myself in a bog, which should be very good at this. Simba in the Su-30. You ready, Simba?
Yep.
Paddle ready. Go. Yeah, finally!
Turn the master arm on in this thing.
You want to actually turn the master arm on to fire? That is unfortunate, Simba.
Good fight.
Yeah. For coughing, viewers. Me, Su-30 dark, Su-27. I'm going to try something different this time, viewers. I'm going to go straight into thrust vectoring this time and see if I can stop him getting that head-on shot. Are you ready, Dark?
Yep.
Voice notification unit operational.
My plane's talking to me. Right, so I'm merging. Oh, yeah, it does that. If I go to idle throttle, it fires the gun. Kind of annoying, viewers. Right, straight into thrust vectoring. Let's see if I can stop him getting his nose on me altogether. Yes, I can. Now I've got to figure out how the freaking gun works in here. Yep, doesn't work. Yes, it does. Oh no. Still in thrust vectoring. Still in thrust vectoring. Oh. Terror bells. Well, he's not going to win the fight. I may not be able to shoot him down because I actually find it really hard to aim the gun in thrust vectoring mode. I'm going to have to turn it off.
I think because we're not used to it, how it's
kind of
behaving.
It loafs about a bit, yeah. Right, I'm going to have to turn it off. Turning it off now. Right, back to normal flight. Ah, that feels better. Right, now I've just got to get him back in parameters. Right.
Angle of attack. Angle of attack.
I'm here, please, Doc. Right, yeah, I can track him down much easier now. He says, friggin' misses. God, where's the reticle?
Angle of attack.
Shut up, Simba.
Angle of attack. Angle of attack.
Oh, God.
Ah.
Oh, that is so annoying. You know what, viewers? This is awesome, but God, it's annoying. Every time I come off the throttle, it fires the gun. That is so frustrating, and I'm also not used to the symbology. But you know what? It's a win! Dark, I will friggin' take that. Fly, Su-30, Simba, his beloved F-16. Punch it. Jesus. Right, talk us through it, Fly.
Yeah, keep it normal right now.
Go. Got him to cash it all in.
Look at that. That's unbeatable, guys.
I have an idea.
Now we've got to use the slightly awkward gun system to take him down. That's where it's going to get hard. Also, that's a faster plane than you, so he's going to out-accelerate you. Now, Simba knows what he's doing in an F-16 as well, so that is such a useful thrust vector. You're using the vectoring to get your nose around on the end there, Fly?
Not yet.
Oh. I'm surprised it's done so well in that case.
I'm just in a circle yet.
One thing we can do at the end is test the maximum turn rate. See what it is compared to a F-16. Not a vast amount Simba could do here. He could run away in real life, but I won't let him, obviously. Well done.
So what happens is I can't get out of airspeed and be not maneuverable. But what it's making.
You've got a slightly awkward mismatch here. It's very entertaining to watch, guys.
Oh.
You still got
My plane wanted to recover.
Yes, I noticed that. It's got a GCAS on it.
Yeah. Before
Right.
getting too low.
Simba's found your weak spot. Yeah, automatically recovers if it gets too low. Oh, Simba's back in now. Couldn't quite get the angle. Oh! We are back to square one, guys.
Okay, let's put it on.
Prospected. I think someone's going to have to run out of fuel. Oh, well done.
There you go.
Great fight, guys.
Anyways.
I think I have no fuel anymore.
So the flanker controlled the battle for pretty much since the first full turn.
Well, it's high altitude, and the Viper's just not gonna win those turn fights at high altitude. It doesn't have the wing loading for it.
Yeah, maybe we could move it to lower levels.
Well, I don't know.
No.
It shows what the
fine.
plane's good at. It's good, guys. All right, well done. That is another win to the SU. So far, it's doing bloody well. Bearing in mind, we've never used it, and we've absolutely not rehearsed it. So this is showing how good it can be. All right, let's just keep punching it, see what happens, guys. Welcome back. We've just been having a bit of a chat about it. I'm Mig-29, absolute powerhouse of a plane, but also a bit of a nightmare to control. And Poosh is Su-30. Off we go, guys. Right, I have no idea how to fight in a Mig-29, but we'll try it. Yeah, I see what you mean about the high altitude sim. This thing's struggling a bit. Constantly.
Yeah, the Su-27 felt really bad to fly.
Yeah, I noticed that. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, he just turned his thrust vector on and turned straight into me. Son of a bee. I could not do that. Oh, it hasn't hit me yet. Oh, and he's now got himself in a bit of trouble, I think. So what I learned to do, Poosh, is put thrust vectoring on to get towards me, point towards me, and then turn it off to actually shoot me. Because it's impossible to use the gun with it on.
Yeah, and in the second I thought, oh, I may overshoot. I
minimum
pushed
speed.
the thrust vectoring and
Minimum
like
speed.
did an air brake, more or less.
Minimum speed. Minimum speed.
Okay, there's a chance.
There was a chance. Oh, what an idiot. Oh, I'm blaming it on my illness, viewers. That's what I'm blaming it on. Right, a little lower here. My engines are going to work a bit better. Come on, Poosh. Let's dance. Maneuver kill question mark?
No.
Nice, far
All
away.
the power.
It's got all the power. Alright.
That's the other thing,
Minimum
the thrust
speed.
vector really can get you out of
Minimum
hairy
Yeah.
speed.
things. It's
Minimum speed.
Yeah, but I'm starting
Minimum
to
speed.
question that these higher
Minimum
altitudes,
speed.
its ability to recover
Minimum
the way it's
speed.
recovering.
Oh, shit. Super about. Woo! Oh, that's a broken back right there.
Would it be an idea
You want to
to
go down low?
put it down low and
Yep.
see the difference?
Yeah, let's take it down.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, no, see, I honestly, I don't think it's going to matter. Poosh never truly dropped below 150 knots, and he was like pulling 30, 35 degrees AOA, just sustaining a turn at that AOA. it's you know, I mean, it almost had that SFM type, like it just
What I mean,
you can't kill
I
it.
think it's
What I mean more
thrust
is
isn't
to
dropping
have-
away with altitude. I think
Yeah.
the thrust might not gain with lower altitude. It might still have the same amount.
Yep.
yeah. What I mean is more getting the other jets more into their sweet spot on altitude-wise. I mean, you know.
Yes, it's a fair comment.
No, but what I'm trying to say, Fly, I don't think what you're hearing what I'm saying is this plane is the way it's able to turn and keep itself in the air. While it's not as drastic
It's
as
not that
the other
right.
ones are, it's still not like it's still like the pilot is still saving himself. Like real planes are not doing Cobra maneuvers at 2,000 feet. Like that's like risking a lot of death.
Roger, guys. Where do you want to go next with it?
I don't actually know because, like I said, it's
how about
just,
itself
it's just gonna
versus
sustain
itself?
It's AOA.
How about itself versus itself?
Yeah.
All right, viewers, we thought we would try against itself now. So Su-30 versus Su-30, me versus Simba. Let's see what happens. Unpause, go. I'm going straight into thrust vectoring this time.
Cap, my voice notification system's operational.
Huh. Voice notes,
Nice
eh?
lady said to me.
Right, how about that? Go. Oh, you G out really easily with thrust vectoring. Got to be a little bit careful. All right, thrust vectoring now. Off. In pursuit.
Attack.
Gun select. There we go. Right. So much symbology. I can't tell where the.
Angle of attack.
And I think you're falling to the ground, right?
Is he dead?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Don't want
I
to-
didn't turn the stupid gun on that time.
There's. Oh, I can't go much longer because I am actually really sick. I finally figured out what I'm struggling with. First of all, there's so much symbology on the screen. Has anyone noticed that? Trying to find a gun reticle in that mess is really hard. And, you know, if you're not used to it. The other thing was, oh blast, there was something else I'd done. Yeah, sorry, I know the other thing I was going to say. Yeah, every time I come off my throttle, viewers, it fires the gun. And it just messes you. It's just completely
annoying, huh?
It's just like, what is going? I can't fly. It's just impossible. I don't know. I can't do anything about it. But you guys don't seem to have the problem, so it's just a me problem. Anyway, off you go. Push versus fly.
Yeah, I remember the master arm last time. And I got lock on Cap. I just forgot to turn the cannon on.
Getting too old. It's our problem now. Oh, nice tight fight. Lots of thrust vectoring going on.
Oh, little leaf action.
Well done, Poosh. Great control. Unlucky.
Get away from his nose.
He just got too slow.
Can he recover?
Yeah.
I can see how you could get really good with it. It's just difficult. Basically, they're dogfighting at 80, 60 knots, 50 knots. And someone's going backwards. Yeah, Poosh is fighting backwards. Oh man, that was so fun. So that, viewers, was a full thrust vector dogfight, including one guy flying backwards. I don't know if... I'm trying to work out whether this is good or not. I don't mean well made or not. It is well made, but whether it's useful or not. I mean, when you're thrust vectoring, it's impossible to use the gun. I'm going to do me versus fly. Let's see if we can, and we'll deliberately keep a slow. Let's do a slow merge on purpose and thrust vectored all the way. Let's see if we can make it happen.
Gonky, him and CW Lemoyne have like a talk show that they do now. And so he actually went to Indonesia and flew F-18s, and he would go up against flankers.
Yeah.
Against Su-30s. And one of the things that he was saying is the Su-30 guys don't actually use thrust vectoring that much. But if they basically use it if they're in a dogfight and they need to gain position, they'll use it, but they don't actually use it off the bat.
So the way I've learned it's useful so far is if you're in a, say, 2 circle and you need to gain some angle on the guy, turn it on, gain 30 degrees or 60 degrees or whatever. Then,
or you in a the bandits behind you, you basically can get angles that he just can't reach and get Van behind him.
But then when you're aggressing again, then turn it off when you actually want to start flying again.
Yeah, that's how it should be used. I mean, when I was getting in it, I was just yanking and banking to show off the 3D model. But yeah, like realistically, you wouldn't enter a dogfight with the intention of thrust vectoring unless you were trying to hob them. But with a guns only, and it's all about kind of getting that driver's seat in that position. It's the fundamentals to dogfights, right? Altitude and airspeed are the things you only cash in to gain position, and you're not gonna cash it all in the beginning.
Interesting. Okay. That said, I think we're gonna go full retard this time and just see what happens.
I'm ready.
And punch it, hunk fire. Woo! Flip immediately flips over. Shit! I did a thing. Oh god! I pushed the wrong button as usual. Wow, you're flying backwards or forwards? It's hard to know.
Yeah.
Oh god, I can't aim. Rudder. Oh, I can't aim.
Come on, get me that one. Ah.
This is quite fun. Right, I wonder what speed I'm at. Probably 50 knots?
I'm on 20.
125.
25 knots? That's much too fast. Yeah, this is not a good... I'm going backwards.
Yep, you're about to flat spin it.
Never give up. I'm going forwards. I think I'm going forwards.
Yep, you were climbing.
Oh my god, I can't find him. Everything is so weird and different. I keep getting confused.
Yep, you are falling.
Yeah! Uh-oh, I can do this.
Is it a double pancake?
I can do this.
Can't turn into a helo.
No. Oh, funny. No. All right, then. Let's just kind of wrap up for the viewers a little bit. So, bearing in mind, we hadn't practiced and we hadn't used it before, viewers. We put it against planes that we do know more or less. The Su-27, Mig-29, F-16, F-18 and Mirage. Mixed and matched. And what we found was the SU actually won 2-1, 4-2. So, is it better at dogfighting at 20,000 feet than these aircraft? Yes. And I think we can iterate. It felt like that as well, didn't it, guys? It felt...
dominant, yeah.
It felt dominant, and the use of the thrust vectoring used properly in little bits, like Simba was saying earlier, can actually be bloody useful. So really useful for actually fighting. It becomes useless. It just becomes a party piece. You can't gun with it. You can't do anything useful with it. Maybe for a hob fight, like Simba said, I guess it can be quite useful.
It seemed like it was the easiest to fly of all those thrust vectoring aircraft we've flown so far, for me anyway.
And it felt most believable.
That last dogfight, you had an AOE at 85 degrees one time.
I'm sure at one time I was more flying backwards than anything else.
Last parting comments. For anybody that's going to go download it, please stop by the Discord. Tell the guys at Codename Flanker they did a great job. They're continuously working on this. They've been great partners to us here at GR. We've used a couple of their other mods in past videos. They've always given us access, answered our questions whenever we had questions about their mod. So great group of guys. They've put a lot of hard effort and work into this mod. I'm pleased to see the success that they're having with it, and really good job on the flight model, guys.
Yep, no, great. Go and try it, viewers. I can guarantee you're going to have some fun. I hope you enjoyed that, and bye-bye.